Wait, LIC offers health insurance, like actual hospital plans? Yes, that's probably the first thing that came to your mind. Because when we think LIC, we think traditional life insurance, that dependable uncle who's been around forever, selling policies with names like Jeevan Anand and shows up every Diwali with sweets and bonus declarations. But health insurance, that's new, or at least not something you hear about. So folks, in this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about LIC's involvement in health insurance, what they offered in the past, why it didn't work, what is happening in 2025, and most importantly, whether you should even consider LIC for health coverage today. And by the way, if this ever gets overwhelming, just book a free call with Ditto's advisors. We'll help you figure out what works for you, no spam, and no pressure to buy. The link is in the description, and our services completely free. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with LIC's health insurance history because yes, if you didn't know, there is one. LIC did have health insurance plans earlier. You had policies with names like Jeevan Arogya, Rakshak, and even a cancer care cover plan. But here's the thing, none of these were like your regular health insurance plans. But why? They were fixed benefit policies, which basically means you get a lump sum payout for specific medical events, not a reimbursement for your actual hospital bills. So let's say if your policy said 10,000 rupees per day in hospital, you got 10,000 rupees even if your bill was 40,000 or just 5,000 rupees. And on paper that sounds decent, right? But over time, people started realizing that these plans didn't cover enough, especially when actual medical costs were rising like crazy. Plus, the features weren't very competitive, and in many cases, people didn't even understand what was covered and what wasn't. So gradually, LIC saw this and they withdrew all of them. So what's going on now in 2025 and why are we talking about it? Well, this is where it gets interesting. Recognizing the growing demand for comprehensive health insurance, the kind that reimburses your real hospital bills, LIC is now exploring a different route. Instead of building a new indemnity-based plan from scratch, which is complicated, expensive, and needs tech, plus underwriting, plus claims infrastructure, LIC has acquired a stake in standalone health insurance company, and the insurer is ManipalCigna. Now, that's a big deal because ManipalCigna has been in the health insurance space for years. They already have full-fledged indemnity-based plans, built infrastructure, hospital networks, and IRDAI license to operate in the segment. So for LIC, this is a shortcut. Rather than starting from zero, they can piggyback on an established player and maybe launch co-branded plans in the future. But wait, what does this mean for you? Let's break it down. As of today, LIC doesn't sell any health insurance plan that covers actual hospitalization costs. This we've already told you. So if you're looking for a proper health insurance policy, the kind that pays your 1.5 lakh rupee appendix surgery bill or 20,000 dengue admission, LIC isn't your answer. You're better off buying from a specialist health insurance company like Niva Bupa, HDFC Care, ManipalCigna, Tata, etc. These are the guys who live and breathe health insurance. They've built their systems around cashless claims, hospital tie-ups, pre-authorizations, and all the good stuff. So yes, while it's great that LIC might enter the space, they haven't really arrived yet. Now, here's where LIC is strong. Life insurance. Let's give credit where it's due, because LIC continues to dominate the life insurance market and their numbers are genuinely impressive. Claim settlement ratio, 98.55%, average between 21 and 24. Better than industry average, actually. The amount settlement ratio is around 95.5%, which means that they don't just approve claims, they pay out nearly the full amount. Their solvency ratio is a strong 1.9, that is way above the 1.5 minimum mandated by IRDAI. The complaint volume is crazy because it's just 7.3 per 10,000 claims, much better than many private players. They have an annual business of 2.17 lakh crore rupees. That's a market monster right there. So if you already have a life plan from LIC, cool, you're probably in safe hands. But if you're looking for health coverage, the real hospital protection, then LIC might not be a go-to option in 2025. So what should you do if you're looking for a proper health insurance policy today? Simple, don't wait for LIC's future plans to materialize. Instead, pick a policy that suits your needs now from insurers that are already doing a good job and have a good track record. Ones that offer wide hospital network, zero room rent limits, maternity benefits if needed, and solid claim support. We did an ultimate health insurance guide. I'll link it below. Please check it out. And yes, if you're confused between options or don't want to deal with brokers and spam, talk to Ditto. We'll help you compare plans, explain every clause, and even assist your family with claims later. And yes, we don't spam, we don't hard sell, and the call is completely free. So to wrap this up, LIC might be making a quiet comeback to health insurance, and if they partner with the right company that they have, they could be a serious player in the future. But that day hasn't come as of yet. So for now, if you're planning to buy health insurance, be it for yourself, your parents, or your growing family, banking on LIC might not be the right option at this time. Look at the right players. Pick based on service, not legacy. And protect yourself the way you actually deserve to be protected. Like this video if it helped, share it with someone who's been stuck on LIC brochures, and if you're still confused, book that free call with us. The link's right below. I'll see you in the next one. I'm Shashank, and you're watching Ditto Insurance. Happy insurance hunting.